Uh, hope you guys are hello. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. So continuing on a journey, uh, we will try to code. Yeah, so basically we were seeing functions in TypeScript, right? So we'll see a little bit about them, and then we will continue with our. Uh, uh, Let me. Where is it? Yeah, so basically, if it's a function, right, it's same. Like the syntax is the same. Only thing is we need to have a type parameter or type annotation done. It can be returned. It needs to be return type. So for example, this is a function. Then you say, so if you're passing in parameters, then you need to mention the type as well. So this is, and then say, and then okay. So this is a returning string. So here you need to have the type mentioned, right? Basically, it's going to return a. And then, is the compilation working right now? Oh, let me check. Uh, yeah, I did check down to maybe, so maybe that might have closed. Yeah, let's do tsc hyphen watch so that it's checking for changes, right? So yeah, now I'm going to call this. So you call it. You say pass in a. Now if you go to JS, right? So this is the JS version that we have. Or it'll say it's defined 2 times because the same function has come here as well. So that's okay. And then the other thing is we can. So void is going to return nothing, and then we can do something called as so we can have optional parameters as well. For example, if I say, so if I say a function that is an optional, right? So it can, so if I say home and then I say this is a, and then, and so there is nothing returning here. So yeah, if there's nothing returning, then you can mention this as void. And then now I can say, let's do a, let's do a console.log. Let's log something to the console and say. So this is an optional, right? So even if you don't mention the parameter, it's still going to work. And then you call this L and then say. So your problems is it will say duplicate functions implementation because, so if you go to script.js, you will have another health function over here. So that's okay. So yeah, we were doing that thing, right? Let's continue with that. Let's see. So let's go back to index. So we were trying to let's open this with live server first, and then, so this is how much you have coded, right? So we want this box to be a bit smaller now, so we can work on that section, probably get the box a bit smaller. and then we need to add the overlays. So if you go back, so now we have to work on this. So this is the box, right? Oh yeah, it's so inside the inside this wrapper. So now we need to work on countdown squares, right? And then we have, so we can do something on countdown number item maybe, and then we can have that uh not the wrapper, the countdown number items. So there are two things, right? Yeah, so let's work on the countdown. I guess I did I? This is on the wrapper. Oh, but mm, oh, this shouldn't be on the wrapper. This has to be on the items, I guess. Yeah, this is what. Yeah, this is on the items right now. And then if you go and check, so this is still not properly placed, right? So this is one. But let's see this 1 days. What has actually happened here? So I have to. So okay. This is countdown numbers items, right? I give it a flex. Why isn't it? So this has to be centered inside the box. And then we get a gap. Then we added a background color, gave it a linear green, gave it a shadow, and then then there is something. Oh, this is the square, right? So can we center it inside the square as well? Did we do that? Okay, so there's no need to have that as grid. I can I can center it using, wait, countdown square. So that P is out, right? So if I apply to countdown number items, we need to center that one inside its box maybe. So let's do display flex and then let's center that. Let's enter it inside the box as well. And to justify content center and do align items. So we have centered it inside the, oh, then why is this getting positioned this way? The rest of everything is working, only this days is a little bit off. Why is it so? So I have countdown numbers items, countdown square. Let's say to further time. It's still a little bit off the screen. I have months. This is pre-tag. Empty spaces are anyways. What if I say months? This is still not. So there is, so that is because this and this is placed by 2 rem, right? uh, yeah, if I go in the square itself, that is, yet still this is little bit off the screen. Like, so how much is the padding coming here? And the thing is that that has to be off the, so I've count down square for days. He's saying, let's have say something like 21. This is 2, right? So this is 21, then this is, yeah, see, it's going a bit off. Something is, if I go to styles, and if you go on this styles, this is the space between the items. So, and this is moving with center. This is again aligning center. There is some extra padding which is coming. And then, so I have added some padding to this. Wait. Let's go here. Why is it not getting applied? If I go here, so there is padding block. No, wait. Uh, so that hole is inside the items, right? Is there any padding or something in the items? Okay. Now you need to give that rectangular size, right? So for that you can do inline size. So if I do inline, oh, you see the boxes have come. But then this month has to be out. Yeah, let's work on the square. Okay, so on the square there should be, yeah, padding inline size. So this is basically, let's give it a height and a width. So this is going to give that size. So if I go to, yeah, I need to add. So inside the square there's only 21, right? So let's add a padding inside the square, make it equal so that at least the padding looks a little bit. Yeah, this is because positioning is, you can see that why that is not working. Oh, so the box has come, but then you see this has moved out. It's not getting applied to the seconds. Might be a name change there. So this is countdown numbers, items. This is the wrapper. Oh, spelling is missed here. So now even that will, okay. This month has to come down. Let's give it a border. Bordering is just going to make it curve like this. So if I come to countdowns, that, so now it will have a curve borders. This is curved now, but still this 21 is not. Maybe there is something in the copy paste. Should go copy and then let's override it to 21. Still there is. So right now it's good. Okay, so let's just add in a, there's some issue why. Let's add in a, so now we have that thing, right? And then let's say where it is. So first it's, wait, months. Let's make this as days. Now that this text is pushing it. Also, this, what is happening is this text is pushing it towards the side. Let me check. Wait. So I have this. Okay, this is what is affecting it, right? So if this goes down, then probably, and this has to come down from here to here. And Okay, is this affecting anything? Because it's not positioned now. Oh, we'll see that later on. Let's give it a box shadow. Let's say this is box. Now it will get a little bit of. It says. Yeah, this is the. Let me check. Is the shadow applied? Yeah, I have box shadow. So we take this out. Yeah, this shadow also is there. Okay. And then the background. This inside container has to have a. Oh no, this. And this has to get a background. So this is container. Let's work on container. Let's give the container. Let's give content. Or remember, whenever you're doing text over image, you have to do something kind of overlay on it. Don't work balance. The or you can have it on main or so the container is this, right? I guess we will have to put it on main. So now we need to add a overlay. So let's go back here. Yeah, so what we are going to do is now it's yeah. So inside the container add a div. Say this is and then so now this is we are going to place it so right now it's empty, right? And then let's make the container now position as because on this we are going to put let's make this as position relative and then let's work on the it's on the main and then its content is empty and then so this is like adding an overlay. Let's do no we haven't got the let's give it a z index of say -1 and then let's say position is absolute. Now let's add the overlay. So you go main underlay and then you do before and now is when I'm going to inject the image. So remember so there is no need for the image tag because image is not part of our content, it's just so let me get that URL. Just copy. Let's open the URL first. Uh, it is the Oh yeah, I know what is happening. So let's copy the text as it is, and then so the URL is, oh, it's a big one. And then if you open this 3D, right? Oh, it's this image itself. So let's have the URL, and then we need it to be hyperlinked. So yeah, now it should be open. Oh, it is, yeah. So did we get the image? Oh, the image has not come. Probably the URL failed. Let's go, wait. We have this main entity, right? But it's, and if you do the, yeah, that has to come now. And then that image is not loading, I don't know. Background, is it image or images? Okay, let's say content is empty. This is kind of, the image is not loading. Let's save it. Why isn't the call being made to this? Let's check. Yeah, so then I need to give it a background size, and I think so. I made a, okay. So let's give it a size, and then let's say, still the image is not loading. Why? Is the URL broken? I feel it's the thing is that is not a part of the content, right? So you can, the URL is working. Uh, Probably it could be some height issue. The thing is, have we given that content? So even if I get rid of here, the image is not coming. I have a doubt to this image URL. What if I try some image from Google, say? Does that open any image? Let's say this. So I'm going to copy and then have this thing here. Because if I click on this, it should take me there. And the image is, why is not the image coming up? Is there any course or something that is blocking? See, let's go to network. Is there any call made when I refresh it? Yeah, it's showing failed. It's probably because of course, I feel. Yeah, that error request is failed, error blocked. It's okay. Mm. By course, it's mostly it's wait, this error. Can I get that error? Some, so it says yeah, it's course. Uh, there is a way to overcome this. Oh, okay, I can get download this to my local. So you say this as copy image. Go to files, create a new folder, and say this is images. Inside this image, you put this. Wait, wait, I need to download it first, right? Somewhere. So let's put it on desktop itself. Let's say I'm pasting it somewhere here. It, So we save image as, and then let's say this is I got. Let's keep it simple itself. Let's let's change the format to probably say JPG or something. And then just drag this over here. Let's drag it. And then instead of getting it from that URL, let's just say uh yeah, get it from image folder, right? So you go to slash images slash, and now I guess so. Now what happened here? Or the images, where is the image? It's not coming here. So it's saying status 200. There is no image here. Or is it because, yeah, I guess it's because of, isn't, yeah, I need to now have the Z index or something done. Probably looks like that. Yeah, get a Z index of say, -1. If I get rid of other, then it should work. Yeah, let's cut things from. Still, that image is not coming up. Status code 200 means. Yeah, I've added it in my local repo, but it's, if I still go to status 200, and yeah, that's what I've done it. It's in images, and then this is the JPG. Yeah, it's opening here as well. Let's see this thing, whether this URL works. He's saying this is going to support course. So I got styles. No. There should be an extension here. I forgot. Go to extensions. There's something called as course. I don't know if it's But it is saying this is course friendly. I don't know. We'll have to change. What if I put it over here? Is it? I need to test this image. Is what? Let's put it under title. Oh yeah, the images come here. So the link is definitely working. Is that course thing which is black? So yeah, it's 0 millisecond and zero memory cached. Now I use before for overlay though. Okay, I guess